They be doing it. You like slow down, right? But I think the most important part, if we're talking about kids learning to walk, is kids fall a lot. Think about the number of times, if you've watched a child learning to walk, the number of times they done bumped into stuff, the different levels of walking. We take it for granted that we can walk and hold things at the same time. There was a point in time you could barely walk. And then when you learn to walk, you could barely walk slow. Everything you did was really fast. And then when you learn to walk slow, you still couldn't carry things. And then you learn to carry things and to balance your weight and all of that. That translates into our life journey as well. You have to stumble. That is how, literally, how a child learns to walk. If every time a child were to stumble, somebody picked that child up. And I actually have a friend that witnessed this happen with a cousin of theirs. Their parents were so scared of this kid ever hurting themselves that every time it looked like they were going to stumble, the parent would pick the kid up. The kid was 2 years old and could not walk. And my friend said, that is not okay. You have to let this child stumble. Well, they're going to hurt themselves. Yes, they will. We're not talking about letting them tumble off of a cliff. We're talking about letting them fall on the floor from 2 feet away. Like they'll be okay, right? And the speed with which this child learned to walk once their parents stopped that foolishness, right? Stop that fear, right? It was really fear. Once their parents stopped that fear, that child's natural processes took over. And it was scary for that kid. They were not used to falling, stumbling, bumping into stuff. And they were like looking for the parents, like, save me, save me. But eventually they got it and they started to be more adventurous and more willing to take these risks. And they learn to walk, they learn to run, they learn to carry things while walking. And so that's the whole thing. We have to be willing to increase our tolerance for failure in order to truly be successful. Really successful people have a much higher tolerance for pain, a much higher tolerance for failure. Every successful business person you know has several failed businesses that they just don't talk about anymore because they don't need to, right? They've got a successful business or multiple successful businesses. The more successful businesses you have, the more failed businesses you absolutely have in your wake.
Failing forward. I love it, Aziza. This is so
Oh
good. It's
boy.
such a good. That's such a good message. Just that's such, man. It hits me like it's we're failing forward. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, we're learning. That's actually how I've been looking at it. It's just literally I'm learning.
Yes.
Learning. Just we're learning, and learning requires a lot of different things and juggling and like learning to take a baby step. April Michelle Warren Grice, you are just learning. You're learning along the way. If you're
Yeah.
listening out there, you are learning along the way. We're failing forward. Keep taking those baby steps, folks. Liberated Genius Academy right here. Get in here because look, the beautiful thing about this is if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And we can do so much more together than we can alone. Like, we don't have to suffer in silence. We can lean on each other. And like, Aziza's one step ahead of me in this area. I'm one step ahead of her in this area. And we work together, leaning on each other, learning with and from each other. That's what it's all about. We are practicing, we are growing, we are connecting. That's it. And isn't that what life's all about? Liberated Genius Academy. I'm Dr. April Warren Grice. This is Coach Aziza Binti. You can find her where?
AzizaBinti.com.
Bam!